All right, guys, so we are on lesson 52, naming numbers through 100 billions is the name of the lesson. So go ahead and open up your math textbook to page 263, and let's get started with our naming places. All right, guys, first off, when we're looking at this, this looks pretty daunting, right? So we start off from right to left. So our ones place, tens place, hundreds place, thousands place, 10,000s, 100,000s, millions, 10 millions, 100 millions, billions, 10 billion, and 100 billion. So there's got to be an easier way of doing this. Well, all you have to do is divide all of this up into sections. I'm going to use my red line to divide these up into sections. So first off, this is our, known as our ones places. So we have ones, tens, hundreds. And if you notice, right here, thousands, this is always going to be the same for every one. Thousands. Then we move on to millions, and then billions. So with each place, so first, we write thousands for the first spot, or million, or billion, and then we add, for our second place, 10 in front of it, because that's our 10th place. So it'd be 10 thousandths, and then 10 millions, 10 billions. Then for our last place, since it's the hundredths place, we have 100 thousandths, because it's in the thousands, and then million, so we have 100 millions, and then 100 billions. Okay, so that's how we are going to divide all of these sections up, and it explains that as well on page 263. So this is a nice simplified version of how to do this part. So let's try example one. So example one says, which digit shows the number of 100 billions in, well, this is a big number, 987 654 321 000, and it wants to know 100 billion. So which number is in the 100 billions place? Well, let's divide up each of our sections here. So first, these three numbers are in the ones section. Then we have thousands. I'm just going to write thou. And then we have millions. I'm going to write mil. And then we have billions. Bill. So first off, we can see that we are looking for the billions. So we're going to be looking at these three numbers, the 9, 8, and 7. And since we have 100 in there, we are going to look at the hundreds place within the billions. So my number is going to be 9. So this is the 9 is in the 9 is in the 100 billions place. Okay. So let's try another one. Let's try example number 2. Example 2 says, what is the value of the 2 in the number, oh man, we have 12, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. All right, so what is the value of the 2? Well, let's divide up our sections again. So we have, this is the ones, the thousands, right, thou, and this is millions, mil. So what is the value of it? It is in the millions. It's in the millions place. Okay, so if I was rewriting this as a rounded number, I would write 2 million. All right, 2 million. Let's try example 3. Example 3 says use words to name 1345200. So use words to write that out. So first off, I need to put in my commas. So there's 3, there's 3. So I need to write this out in word form, So the 1 is in the millions place, so I'm going to write 1 million. The 3 is in the hundred thousands place. The 4 is in the 10,000s place, and then the 5 is in the ones place. So I'm going to read this off as 345, and then I would write 1,000 after it. So 1 million, comma, 345,000, comma, and then the last number is 200. So I would just write 200. And that would be it for this number right there. So let's do example 4. Now we're going to do word form to number form. So the word form says use digits to write 134 billion. So let's write 134, comma, and then it says 652 million. So it says there's not, that means there is 600, oh, 52 million, 652 million, comma, and then we have the thousands, where'd I go? Oh, 700,000. So right, 700, and since that's in the thousands and there's nothing else, I need to put 3 zeros at the end since there's nothing in my remaining spots. So this would be my number written out. Okay, so example 5, we are working in standard notation. Standard notation, which we learned about a few lessons ago. So we have 2, 5, 0, 0, 0, 0, 0. We have 2,500,000. We need to write that in standard notation. So let's look at the 2 first. That's in the millions place. So I'm going to write 2 times 1 million in parentheses plus, now I look at this, 5 is in my hundred thousands place. So I would write, I'm going to write it right below here, 5 times 100,000. And that's it, because that is all the rest of the zeros. We don't need to worry about those. So the way I would write this in expanded notation is just like this, 2 times 1 million plus 5 times 100,000. All right, so go ahead and you guys can work on your homework now. So page 265, A through M, and then 1 through 20 all. So if you need help on your homework, make sure you hop into one of the Zoom meetings. I will be in there all week from Monday to Thursday from 1 o'clock to 3 o'clock. All right, so good luck on your homework. Remember, if you need help, come and ask me.